got my first COVID shot yesterday. Now this is not an ungrateful video. This is not a burn video ripping on the people there at all, but there's a story here that needs to be told. So we're gonna have a little story time. Now, I have a history of awkward transactions running in with people in customer service. They see me coming and they know, let's make it weird. So this place is set up, it's an old Kmart where I got it. I talked to the guy for a while because I was there for a while, which we'll get into. There was 145 National Guard people there. This was super efficient. Everything is spread out. People are coming in, they're getting them out really fast. He said they could do, on a good day, like 2,500 a day there. That's a lot of vaccines they're doing. This place is incredible. They're doing a great job. However, there's where I come in. I don't know why the universe wraps me around with this awkward luck, but I go in, it's going very quickly. I'm popping through, I go up, I'm like, is it gonna be awkward? Like, do you not, have health insurance? I'm like, no, obviously not. They're like, have it ready. You don't need it, but, I just thought there might be some awkward steps. He's going through everything quickly. He's like, wow, we've got the same birthday. I'm like, that's awesome. Mine's probably quite a few years before yours, but, that's really cool that we actually have the same date. He goes, yeah, I thought that would happen earlier and it didn't. And I was like, that's cool, man, awesome. And he goes, you're all set. Wait, computer's kind of freezing for a second here. Hold on a second. This only took like 3 minutes. Like, I was almost done, boom, sitting there waiting for the shot. People around me are starting to go. They're real fast. It's under 5 minutes for sure how fast they were cranking people out. I'm sitting there and no talking happens for about another 5 minutes. And I'm like, what's there a problem? And he's like, yeah, the computer, I booked the shot, but then, I noticed the birth date was wrong. And I'm like, how did you, we have the same birth, whatever though, it happens. And then he proceeds to like say, oh, I've never had this happen before. We just watched like a 3-hour PowerPoint and they're like, here, now you're a professional. So he's messing around with it for a little bit. He's like, you know what? I don't know what's going on. I got to call over an IT person. He calls over an IT person and guy comes over. Then a couple of the other National Guardsmen are coming over to my table. People are starting to stare like, what's this guy taking? What is going on? People are just like, this guy's weird. And I'm like, only me. So nothing can be done. They're still trying to figure it out. Then they have to get a second IT person. Now this lady knew what she was doing. She knew what the problem was. She knew what happened, but there was like 2 shots ordered or something under my name now.
Go here, and he would have only had this one, and instead of saying add person or add encounter, just do okay after you choose the encounter that you want. Just hit okay. That won't create a new encounter. It'll just open it right up into your PM conversation. And then you can change everything you need to change right there.
All right, thank you.
And so it for sure was gonna fuck up when I went over there and like mess up the total number, and they don't want to just waste shit. So she's trying to delete stuff out and make sure that everything's set. And this whole thing lasted like 45 minutes. I'm sitting there very awkwardly. I was just like, come on. Only me in this world has this kind of luck, where I always have to have an awkward interaction. Now, people were burning through getting the shots. I finally get up to the thing and they're like, we're out of shots. And I'm like, that makes sense. Of course they are. So they have to wait to bring some from the coolers in the back because there's only a certain amount of shelf life, for these things and stuff. I got a lot of information from these people. I kind of have no knowledge of anything with any of this. They're like, you need a vaccine. I'm like, okay, I got it. Hey, you're the boss. Wear your mask, follow the rules. I'm a very follow the rules kind of person. I don't like when I break the rules, I get caught. So I don't like to break the rules anymore. So while I'm sitting there though, I get, talking to everyone, I'm a talkative person, and they're just like pouring information all over me about like how they're doing, what they're doing and stuff. So that part was super impressive. Everyone was super nice. But of course, with my luck, I had that awkward interaction. It was bound to happen. We all knew it was going to happen. There was a time where we were getting singles, me and my friend. for the Super Bowl. So we went to the bank at Jewel, you know, like Jewel has, like some Jewels have its own bank in there. I don't even remember which bank it was, but like that was the bank. So he just walks up to him because the cash register people didn't have any singles. And he's like, hey, can I get some singles? And they're like, yeah, here you go. And I'm right behind him in line, the very next person. And I go, same thing, can I just get some singles for this? And I hand him a bill. They go, do you have an account here? And I'm like, what? What the? And he just starts laughing in my face right away. He's like, what is it about me that people are just like, let's fuck with this guy. He's an idiot. Let's just roll with him. So, I mean, I ended up having to like sign some piece of paper, like a deposit slip. The person had to go get their manager just to give me singles after he had just done the same thing 2 seconds before that. I have these awkward interactions. So, as they come up, I'm going to tell the stories of them. I'm happy. I know something weird's going to happen when I go get my second shot. Like, we all know what's going to happen. But I'm happy I got it. The people were super nice. On my birthday this year, I'm definitely going to cheers to that guy, my birthday twin, Mr. National Guardsman.
Okay. So this is the correct one.
So, kind of long, but had to share the story with you because I thought it was pretty funny. 2 last things. I know, it's dragging. 1, happy birthday, Courtney B. Love you, buddy. 2, K-Zone. Now, he lost in the semifinals of the tournament, and we're super proud of him for getting that far and being easily the most electric person in interviews on there. He just got some rough questions, and, you know, the other guy ended up beating him. So, it sucks, but proud of his accomplishments that far. I know he's going to be back next year if they let him, and hopefully he gets some other opportunities to cut some promos. They actually used some of the promo that we shot in there, so I'll close out the video by showing you that.
Let's give it up for the most aptly named man in sports entertainment, K-Zone.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to K-Zone Trivia. It's time for our final round, the 3 count. True or false? K-Zone was the only competitor to have a perfect game in the first round of Stump the Bump Trivia. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. Now, Mike, you'll find no salvation when you face the K-Zone. Because in this tournament, you're already dead. And I'm gonna pick your bones, buzzard. Join us next time on K-Zone Trivia.
Oh, wow. Oh, there he is. The K-Zone is in the building. Welcome, K-Zone. Man, I'm telling you, you are something special.